Hello everyone, my name is Old Man Mordaith, and welcome to another Crusader Quickies episode. In this video, we will be discussing the primary method of turning your baronies from mud huts and screaming peasants into well-oiled money-producing war machine and screaming peasants. If you find this video helpful and want to get a heads up when I drop more Crusader Kings or Stellaris videos, feel free to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Also, if you like the video, hit the like button. It delivers a fresh serotonin hit right to my brain. Every holding has a number of building slots. The county capital, usually the castle, has 4 building slots, while lesser, dirtier holdings only have 3. In some holdings, you will find an extra building slot or 2, usually positioned to the far right of the others. These are reserved for duchy buildings and special buildings. We will cover these in another video. To see your available build slots, click the county you wish to build in. Select the barony from the list of holdings here. A barony must have a holding to construct a building in it. That is to say, a city, castle, or town, or tribal holding. From here, you can see your current number of free, occupied building slots. A blue icon means there is a building present, but does not qualify for an upgrade. This could be from lack of funds, innovations, or simply it cannot be upgraded further. A gold icon represents a building that currently can be upgraded. A small cross inside of a building slot means it is empty, and you can explore options for new buildings. Occasionally, you will find a building slot with diagonal lines running across it, and you are unable to interact with it. Cursor over it, and it will explain what's going on. To create a new building, click on an empty building slot. This will open the Construct New Building window, and you can choose from the buildings on the list. Some may not be available to you depending on your money and innovation levels. Cursoring over the buildings, you will see they have multiple effects. Some of the effects are for specific holdings. Some will affect soldiers and other baronies. Some entire duchies. Many of these effects will increase gold, levies, or troop power. But there are many effects, so look at the different buildings and what they do to make sure you find the one that's the best fit for your current needs. Some of the mechanics you'll see, like fort level and garrisons, are more advanced topics, and we'll cover them in our Warfare series. To upgrade a building, simply click the desired building. This screen shows the finished upgrades of your building on the left, unfinished ones on the right, and the one between the two groups is the next upgrade level that can be reached. You can click any of these levels to see the bonuses they will grant. The bonus listed includes the ones from previous levels. Next to the upgrade button, you will see the number of resources and time it takes to upgrade it. There is also a pair of arrows in a circle. This button will allow you to replace the selected building with a new one. That building will start from scratch and needs to be upgraded again. You can click on buildings that do not qualify for upgrades to see what is missing. Often this will be a missing innovation, or the primary holding has not been upgraded enough. Holding upgrades are very important because it is closely tied with buildings. Right above the building slot is a small box with the holding type on it and a number next to it. As you can see here, Castle 1. It is the current level of the holding, and it can be upgraded by clicking on it. This functions just like upgrading a building, but usually is more expensive and takes more time. You can only actively work on one building at a time per holding. This includes work on special buildings, upgrading the holding, and also upgrading or constructing new buildings. Upgrading and making new buildings can take some time. There are several things that can reduce this time. In the Stewardship Lifestyle perk, there are a few perks that help in the Architect branch. Cutting cornerstones reduces cost, Professional Workforce reduces time, and the final perk, Architect, reduces both. The court position, Royal Architect, will reduce the time to build in all directly controlled parts of your domain. The Counselor task for the Steward, Increased Development in County, will offer a significant reduction for all building and upgrade projects to a county you send them to. This can include your vassals, should you be feeling generous. As you can tell, there are many aspects to buildings and upgrades. I hope I've helped shed some light on the subject. I hope you join us for our next video. Thanks for dropping by.